You would be able to see it. Alright. Let me, Alright. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Starting now. Alright, today I'd like to talk about what makes a Destiny 2 raid good. As many of you know, raids are the pinnacle activity in Destiny 2, requiring a group of 6 players to work together and overcome complex challenges in order to obtain powerful loot and progress in the game's story. So, what are the key elements that make a Destiny 2 raid stand out from the rest? Well, first and foremost, a good raid needs to have engaging mechanics. Mechanics are a unique gameplay system that require players to perform specific tasks or solve puzzles in order to progress the encounter. These mechanics should be challenging and require teamwork and communication and coordination to complete successfully. A good example of this is Vaulted Glass, the Vaulted Glass raid. Now, you may be asking, what is the Vaulted Glass raid, you may be asking? That's it, right there. It's a very interesting raid. Looks cool. Now, players must work together to defend certain areas of the map, while simultaneously dealing with complex boss mechanics that require precise timing and strategy to overcome. Now, do you agree, Mr. Freddy Fazbear? Alright. Now, another important factor is an element of a good Destiny raid is the boss fights. Now, a well-designed boss encounter should feel challenging, but not insurmountable. Not to be confused with the insurmountable Skullfort exotic, and should require players to utilize the mechanics they have learned throughout the raid. A good boss fight should also have multiple phases, and each with its own unique mechanic and challenges that build upon one another to create a climactic final.
Yeah, I'd have
Additionally,
to agree
a
with that.
good boss fight should offer meaningful rewards for completion, such as powerful loot or unique cosmetic items, to give players a sense of accomplishment and incentive to return and conquer the encounter again. Now, Mr. Liberty Prime, what are your takes on this? Okay, lastly, a good Destiny 2 raid needs to offer replayability. We're going to kind of go back a bit on what we said in the last section with the, sense of accomplishment and incentive. But after completing a raid once, players should feel motivated to return and complete it again in order to obtain better loot or challenge themselves with more difficult versions of the encounter.
I mean, I'd agree with all of that.
This can be achieved through a variety of methods, such as randomized loot drops, different difficulty levels, or even new challenges that are added over time. Almost a sense, we need to get back into the raids, right? Now, Mr. Walter White, what are your current states on this lecture right now? Alright. Now, in summary, a good Destiny 2 raid needs to have engaging mechanics, a sense of progression, a strong theme or story, and replayability.
Sorry, I'm late. I didn't
These
miss
key
anything, did
elements
I?
are what make a raid